Hey everyone, welcome back. I did a little bit more things than, or new things than what you see here. I'm working on a like Dracula kind of page right now, which is going to be here, I think it was, yeah. And I just want to show you, like, let's see, what did I do? I didn't do that yet. This one needs to be glued down. We'll work on that later. I think we did that. I think I didn't do this one. So this one, I just put a tab on it. Nothing else different in it. So I just added the tab to this one. And it just says Nevermore on there, kind of like a, well, Edgar Allan Poe. Almost forgot. I did this page as well. This is, well, supposed to be like the Harry Potter brick thing, but like it was hurting my brain to try and figure out how to make the bricks move. So I just like did like kind of like that, and then I made it into like, this is the guy's pharmacy house. Then it opens up, and then on the front it says butterflies and moths, so I put butterflies and moths here. And then you know, this is this guy's shop. And I add some inserts in here, and this is just regular tag, and I like the background. This is a sticker, some sticker sheet I got a long time ago, or sticker roll actually, and they're like that wide, and I used it for the background. And then I added this sticker too, which is, I've had that sticker for a long time, and it comes in, let me see if I can find it over here. Let me see. It was this one, Creative Imaginations, and it was like a Dracula theme. Breathless. Not Dracula, but yeah, kind of like, it was back when like Twilight was, you know, the thing. So it has Tall, Dark, and Mine, Bite Me, Love's Eternal Kiss, and I may use the rest of these on the back page, but I also, well, we'll come back to that. But anyway, I have another one of these, and I've had these forever, so I want to use them up so I can get new things. So I have that as one of the tickets. Where did the other one go? Did I have another one? Oh no, I took the other one and I put it to the side because I didn't want to put too much in here. So this is another one. It's just a covered tag, and I cut these bottles, or these are die cut bottles, and I just drew on them. See them. I just drew on them with, I just took the stamps that I already had. I think they're graphic 45 stamps, but they're too small for the bottle. So I just like took the, they have bottle like label stamps. So I stamped those on there, and then I drew like the rest of the bottle, like to make it look like a bottle kind of thing, and basically just looked at the bottle and then just tried to like copy what I saw basically. So I did that, and I have this little tag which is from another set that I have for digital set, and I'm kind of mad at myself because I didn't put in the inside here a way to like make it not stick at this area over here, but kind of too late unless I want to rip it apart, and I don't want to do that. So lesson learned, I guess, right? So have that, yeah, and then it just closes like that. And then I made it another tab page because this is a tab page. So, and I didn't want that to only be the one tab page in the whole book. I wanted to have at least like 3 of them, you know. So then I also, no, this is one we made together. This is not one. We did this one together. But it looks cute with the page. Anyway, this is going to be a wallpaper brick page, and it's, I don't know if that's upside down. Feels like it goes this way. So I wanted to do what Crafty by Tony did on one of her Halloween. I think it was a few years ago she did it. She has a whole playlist on all of her Halloween stuff. But she did like a tear, and I think like a whole bunch of other people have done this before. But you put the brick wall behind it, and then you tear it, and then, you know, you make it like bloody or whatever you want to do with it and grungy looking. But I wanted to make a page like that, so that's for this over here. I've been planning. Oh, we already seen that, and we've seen this, and that's all that I've done. So we have this, and this is from Lindsay, what is it? Why can't I remember? Let me find her stamps. Lindsay. Heidi Swap. Lindsay. I don't know where I got Lindsay from. Whatever. Yeah. So anyway, I want to make this kind of like an insert, is what I was thinking. And I've already kind of started. And this is going to be like the background page. And I wrote Transylvania. I have a calligraphy pen, and I just wrote Transylvania on there because that's where like Transylvania would have been. Yeah. And then I put like a stamp here, like a blood splat stamp with, what did I use? I used fire brick for that. And I went around the edges with, I had these inks that I've had forever and a day, and I mixed them together, and I made kind of like a darker bloody kind of like thing, and then I used that to write with, and then I went around the page and just kind of made some splotches too. So this is what's going to be the background of it, and then I need to figure out what I want, how I want to attach this. And this is just on there because these aren't all glued together yet, so that won't be a part of it. But yeah, so that is what we're working with right now. And for the inside of this, because this all flips out, and this inside part I wanted to decorate with you guys, and so we're gonna figure this out together. So I'm gonna move my book. It's getting so nice and chonky. So yeah, welcome back. Don't know why I have that there, but we're going to move these under here. Oh, I found the other sticker part. So this is what it looks like when you get it brand new, and you get like 2 of them, I think. Or I bought 2. One of the 2. It might have been on clearance or not. I don't know. There's no clearance stickers, so maybe not. I think I just bought them. Yeah. Oh, so what I wanted to show you was these pages. So these are from Tracy Fox, and it's one of her digitals, and it has like lots of what do you call it? Halloween kind of thing, but it's kind of creepy. But it's kind of like, here, let me grab this. So this page I made right here. It pulls out and it goes back in. But this came from the same digital and I really liked it. And then I used, oh gosh, I can't remember her name. I don't want to say Lady Black Blood, but I don't know. I'll fix that later. We gotta move on so you guys don't get like stuck with me, you know, fiddling with things. So yeah. All right. So I wanted to be like a Dracula kind of thing. So maybe, let's see what I want to do here. Move this out of the way. So I got this page and this page because I liked the crow. I don't think I'll be using this side, but I like this because it also has like, you know, the crosses and stuff too. The crow is really cute. And then this one may be a background page if I need it. And then this one, I just printed off some extra stuff from one of Tracy's different thing. And we're not using that, so I'm just gonna put that up there. Okay, so those are the 3 pages I printed for this thing here. So let's look at this. It's kind of bent, but that's because I did that. We'll take this out right there. And so, yes. Do I want... I could maybe use like Velcro or magnets to take it off, but I wanted this to go on there too. So I could use magnets for this as well. I don't know. No, I wanted this to be a flip. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted this to flip open to make it look kind of like a book. Flip open like that. So then I can use magnets to put this down, and then that way we can still see this beautiful map here. But we need to be able to cover the magnets. And I have some bats somewhere. Yikes. Okay. Oh, well, craft a lunch over there. I'll look at that later. So we had some bats. Here's a bat. It's one I stamped. I don't know. I want kind of like the same bats. Here's one from Crafty by Tony's kit for little bats. I think I kind of want like something like these covering the page. Oh, there's another one. Maybe if we have 2. And then 2 on the back of this. And then I'll just cover that with paper and then boom. Yeah, I think 2 will work. I wonder if 1 will work. I'm being stingy with my, look at, I only have this many left. Because if I do 2, then I'm using 4. I should try it with just 1 first and see how it goes. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna need to ink this because I can't have those, you know, where I cut all crookedly. How y'all doing? I'm doing good. What was I gonna do? Oh, I want to kind of like make it grungy looking. Yeah. Maybe do it this way. So that means that that. Do I want this back? Let's see what it looks like. All inked. I think this bat's better. I only say that because it's on thinner paper. So it'd be like this, and then this one would go on the other one. I think we'll do that. Oops. I need to put a dot on the sides that are going down. This will be, I need to see that dot. Oh, ooh, almost ripped my paper. This is going to go right there. I think I'm going to use, because it's like lifted up, I'm going to use some of these mounting thingies. I already have a little one right here. Just cut another one. All right. Okay. And then this will, whoop, that is, take these thingies off. All right, so we want this kind of like that. Cute little bat. All right, and then we're gonna let that dry for a moment. There's this little, I don't know if it's a trick or if it's just, maybe I'll use this. So what I do sometimes to get it on there, oops, put this on here, and then I will, boop, okay, leave it on like that. And then when I go to make this go on here, then I will be able to stick that double-sided tape on here, and that will help it stay on there when I'm ready to pull that off. But let's work on this now. We need some black paper. I don't think I have any right here. Let me go check my bags here. Let's see what we got in here. We just need to make a hinge. Some in here. This is just scrap paper. Everything I use in the project goes in here. Oh, that's pretty perfect. I'll do that. All right, so I'm gonna grab my my mini scoreboard, and this thing, kind of put it, I have this in like purple drawn right here, so just trying to find like the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect or anything. And then you fold the mountain in. And it makes it easier. That's what I've learned anyway, throughout my years of crafting. All right, so I think I'm gonna do 1/4 inch just to make it look like cleaner, nicer. I don't know, I don't think we'll see it, but just in case. Where did I put the... Oh, I put it right there. I didn't even move it. Okay, so I'm gonna use this tape. I know I have another one, it's probably in there. This is from the dollar store, and I am very impressed at this tape. It's very sticky. And usually, you know, you get stuff from the dollar store, it's like 50-50 chance. Well, this one, goodbye. Goodbye. I bought, and I got all of them because I was like, well, it's better just to like grab them, and if they're not that great, then use them as like, you know, you can kind of stick them and use them as like reusable sticky things. Repositionable tape, if they're really bad, you know. String there. Thread. I kind of just fold whatever is hanging over onto itself. Well, hold up, Cindy. Going too fast. Let's stick this down first. Actually, let me go from my side so I can actually see that it's closer to the edge. Yeah. I was gonna pull this out to make straight edge cuts, but I was like, we'll just do it this way. Now, these two. moment whilst I do this. I'm sorry if you can't see, but I'm just lining up this edge with the edge of the cardboard version of it so I can make it go down correctly. There we go. There we go. So now it opens up like that. And then this one goes in here. And I think I want another one to open that way maybe, or should I open this way? Thinking out loud here, and then that one would open like that. Yeah, let's do that. I think there was another one in here. Maybe, maybe not. It's not long enough. These other ones are just paper, and I want a cardstock. Let's see if there's a bigger one in here. Give me a moment while I look for one. All right, I found one, but it's longer, so I'm going to cut it down. I'm gonna measure it first. It's about, we'll do 6 inches. I'm gonna do like maybe an inch. Yeah. An inch wide. Put this to the side in case we need it again. And then it needs to be 6 inches. All right, and get our scoreboard out again. Okay. So once we get to the, I'm doing a 1/4 inch here. Once we get to the front cover, I think I'm going to make it with, I'm going to make some things out of clay, like a vase or something like that. And well, basically there's like these Tim Holtz like things that you can buy, and they have like 3D candlesticks and like flower vases and stuff like that. And I want to make those because I don't have money to buy them. So this one, I think we're just going to use glue on what we don't put down, because I don't have tiny tape. I think I do somewhere, maybe. Okay. But the glue is closer to me, so That's what's gonna happen. All right, do one side at a time, Cynthia. Okay. I feel like I didn't get all the way to the edge here either. Sorry, sometimes I like don't talk loud enough, and I'm sorry about that. Just going to do it on the edge here. Once again, just do my best to line it up to the edge and that way. Okay, some glue, and then this side's gonna go this way, and then goes up like that. Do I want it this way? Because then it'll go up like that. I feel like it's more like this side isn't like, because this side's like a book way, you know what I mean? I think I'll do it this way. Sometimes I like looking at things backwards too. Huh. I think I'll just do the original way, this way. Yep, that's me making a decision here. And hopefully it's a good one. I'm just going to try and kind of put this in the middle here, like that. So then we got that. Okay, I'm going to ink it with white here. Just so it has like an outline, I guess. I don't know. I'll do those later. Maybe. That's better. Make it all. I gotta get me a white ink because this is the only white that I have, which is Versa Magic Cloud White chalk ink. Now, what is chalk ink? Beats me, but it's working, so. And okay, I'm gonna do all of these off camera so you don't have to sit here and watch me do this. So I'll be right back. Well, a layer of this fell off while I was doing that, but I guess I don't need that. I still was able to get it all done. Well, actually I didn't do this side. I guess I'll do that later. Let's do the thing here again. So we got that. Now we want this to stick on there, but where do we want it at? I think about right here. So I'm gonna stick some glue here. And then I'm just gonna line it up where I want it. Maybe I need it up more because the wings will be down on the page. So I don't want the wings to get all messed up, so I'll just do it like this. And then we'll just let that dry there. So I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna like get some of the pages and stuff together, and then we will be back again. All right, so I got some more paper out because I'm gonna need more because, you know, a lot more stuff to do. But I also got out the die cut pieces for this stamp, because this die cut goes with the stamp, and then you just stamp all the stuff on there. So we're gonna do that too. And then I got the magnet on here, and I just added another piece of tape, double-sided tape on there. So that will go on there like that, and then it'll come off again. And then I'm gonna put this other bat here, like kind of behind the house, and that's gonna be that decoration for that page. So we will do that. And then I also brought out, I already cut this because I wanted to put it like this in here, but then I was like, okay, well, I want something over here that could be like written on, or like, you know, some kind of decor. And then maybe I'll put like pocket in there, and then have something to like put right on kind of thing. And I wanted this to be a lot of writing space, but also just like some decorations, but mostly writing on. So yeah, but of course we're gonna decorate it. And then I want Mr. Dracula to be over here. So I'm gonna put him over here. He's the main dude, star of this this show here. But I took some more paper out because I know I'm gonna need a lot more to do some covering of that. But I have some 6x6 papers because they will fit on these, I think. Yeah, they'll be kind of perfect on there to write on. So I got like reds and stuff. I got a lot of like old written paper, not old written, but you know what I mean, like cursive. And then I got a dictionary page that I was gonna do like that crinkle pages. These are just like leftovers that I took out of my stash. And a music page, and it says, sleep like the dead, desire I only remember, love that was once a fire remains ember. You know, I just pulled it out, and I like was just reading it, and I was like, okay, well, that's pretty spot on right there. And then I have digitals of old magic books and apothecary books and stuff like that, and I just print out the pages, so because I love the writing, and so I'll use that as background too. So I have a couple of those. And this is from, I think, Victoria Designs. I used one of her books in one of my, one of her digitals in one of my books that I made for myself. So this was just some leftovers, and it's very like this Gothic style that we're looking for here. And I got some more background pages. This is just another digital set. I just took one out. I use these for tear pages, like just to add when you're doing like collages and stuff like that. And then I took some of these out because of the writing as well, and they're just like, you know, ledgers from a digital kit that I have, the Junk Journal Studio. Yeah. I just love, like, look at that handwriting. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Totally love that. And then I have more. I think this was a freebie of from someone. I can't see the name on here, Bedding Ink or something like that. And then this goes with the other stuff. And then these two you already saw. So those are the extra pages I pulled out for this batch show here. And then I just wanted to show you, I already did the edges of these ones, and so I just wanted to go through that with you so that we can do this together. All right. I took my We Are Memory Keepers tear rulers because I want more of a teared edge than kind of a straight tear edged. And then once I get these off, then I'll go ahead and go around the bat background and make it fit on there. She has another digital that goes with this digital, but I don't have it yet. Someday I'll get it. But I'm gonna save up for Halloween, Halloween ephemera and digitals and paper and just more Halloween supplies for, like, I think starting, like, I don't know, when I get back from my vacation in April. I'll just start saving up for Halloween fun. So how I did this was I teared it like I did there, and then let's go in here. Well, actually it's the same, so it doesn't really matter. So I want Mr. Dracula here to be the star of the show, but I also need it to be up there. And he's going to be on one page, so I think that is good right there. So I'm going to get me a little pencil here. Make sure. So I have this much, that much. I'm just trying to make it even on here so he could be like in the middle. So tear right there. There's that, and so this will be right here, and I need to tear right there. I don't know why they have this thing in the middle of the ruler. It just gets stuck on the paper sometimes. It's annoying. There we go. So now what I'm going to do is actually put it on that one. Like that. And then I'm going to turn it over. Did it move? I think it moved. That. And I'm going to clip it so it doesn't move. That way I can go around the edges here so I know where to tear. I don't know if there's anything there. Can't really see. I'm going to turn this around so I can see it better. Yeah, there we go. That's what I kind of did. I think I'm going to have to take a little bit more off this edge because now it's getting onto that. So I'm going to do that too. And then we'll move. It's getting messy. We'll move. I'm going to tear this a little bit more off here. And then I'm going to tear inside of there so that there's some like room for the edge here. And I'm just going to kind of just tear these pieces out. And I will go back and fit it again. Looks like this piece needs to go. Let's see. A little bit more. Yeah, that's good. That looks good. So Mr. Dracula will be right there. Or Count Dracula. Alright, so yeah, we got him there. I'm going to use these extras for decoration inside too. So we're going to keep that. But now we got him situated. I'm going to turn it around and work on this page here to see what do I want on the inside. And I did tear this one out already, but I don't know if I want this there. No, I don't. I want like writing or something. So let's see which one. Trying to move all the papers. Okay. So do I want some dictionary? That actually looks pretty good. Some script. That looks really good too. You know, this paper would look good, and I have that paper. Let me see. Excuse me for 1 minute. Now this big Halloween paper pack, and most of it I still have like so much of it in here. Or it's more like Halloween and fallish kind of paper, but I have like, there's 3 that come in there. So I'll take one. And that looks kind of cool. Yeah, I like it. And then you can write in there as well. What y'all think? Doesn't it look good? I think so. I will have to use it over a little because then I can cover what it needs to cover. So I'm gonna get it right here. And I am going to do the tear edge thing. So move this aside, move this bad aside. Now where did the pencil go? Oh, I see it right there. You can't see it, but I can see it. It's like right on the other side of this, kind of chevron, I guess. Yeah. There. And now we have a whole nice big page of that too. So, gonna want to know how tall there. And then I'm going to cut these off just to make it all go together, kind of thing. Like this. Just a sliver. I'm gonna get rid of all these little. Okay. All right. I'm going to ink everything, so probably not on camera though. One's going up and down. I like this edge though. Yeah, that's fine like that. Now I will turn this upside down. And just trace that out. Okay, now we are just going to follow it. We're doing some fussy tearing instead of fussy cutting. All right, get those. Those pieces would be good on like clusters. Sorry, I was thinking about this placement here. And I need still some stuff off. I think I'm going to laminate, well, not really laminate. I have that clear plastic stuff that I made the clear tape thing for the, you guys probably don't know what I'm talking about, but see if you can find it. Yeah, it's right there. So this stuff, clear magic cover, transparent thing. So I made a master board with stamping from one of the inserts in the book, and it had I used ink and put it on here and used that to put on there, and it looked really cool. So I'm going to use this to cover the gray thing so that will help not get that dirty and be more sturdy. And that rhymed. Fuddy tearing again. Okay. Do you fit now? A little bit more on this. Here. Oh, that's good. That's gonna look good. Yeah. Got ink it, and then we'll put that down. Maybe make like this part a tuck in here. Yeah. Let's see how that does. So I'm gonna want it here. That's a good area. That's how we're gonna know. I am going to put some ink on the back side here, so I know where to put the glue and where not to put the glue. Yeah. Let's do this. I'm gonna get some walnut first. Oh, that's vintage. Maybe I should do like red on the outsides. I think I will. That'd be cool. I don't know why I'm doing that side. I'm gonna do the red first. Let's see. I had red. Here it is. Just have these little dauber thingies. Ooh, that looks cool. Might as well stick with the whole red theme, right? Blood red. It's bright on here because I didn't put the brown down yet, but once you put the brown down, it will look nice. But I like doing the red first because then it makes it like more gruesome, old looking, I guess. There in case we need it. Back to the walnut stain. And that, I don't know if you can tell, like it makes it like almost like the blood is drying. I know that's gross, but we're talking about Dracula here. Blood. And one more, of course, we are going to do the black. And I just kind of run it on the edge. And it doesn't have to be too crazy. Just a tinge. And it looks even more cool, I think. Boom. All right. We are going to put it down. I should be using my glue, what's that called? This glue stick. It's a stick in glue form, stick form. But I should, because I need to be using that up because that glue is so terrible. I mean, it works, but then there's parts that will come up and then you just have to re-glue them. So it's just like extra work. So not into extra work, but I need to get rid of that glue. So. There we go. Looking good. I think I need this corner here. Yep. Okay. Now, get this. All glued. Then I'll do the pocket after I glue this part down. For the little pocket, all I have to do, since this is glued, is just do this little part here. Let me make sure this part's glued though. There. This. Wait for a minute. So now we have this little tuck here. Ain't that cute? Close it up. Nice. Cool. Okay, the back, I think I'm just gonna do like some kind of paper. Oh, this fell off. Need this to stay on until I figure out what paper I want. I guess we could figure that out now. I just want regular. That's not gonna all fit. was thinking of this paper next to Mr. Blod here. Count Blod. So like right here. Yeah, I think I'll use him right there. But I can still use this on the back because then that's still enough. So I'll do that. Right, pencil there. Oh. Okay. Where did I put it though? Right. Alright, so this is going to go on the back here. And I'm not going to cover the wings or anything because I don't think I need my bat to still be a bat. I think I want some of this off. And I know this one is sticking out a little. I think a little bit off of here. That's good. All right, so now we have the back, we have the inside, we have Vlad, and then I'm gonna go through and just cover these, and then we can come back and decorate them together. That way it's not just like you're watching me cover every page, which, yeah, so that's gonna be taking too long. So for video length's sake, I will do that off camera and then we'll be back.